give all those minion waves to Pawn and try to let him accelerate his farming pace. And you know, I'm quite curious about the opening. Will Hero do some rotations? Will they swap the lanes?
They need to swap the lanes. I do believe that they need to try to find that priority mid lane and then disembowel to mid. Probably.
Oh.
Who knows? Let's wait and see.
All forces, move out!
All right. Chongqing Wolves against Gen.G Hero.
The finals as the first place in Group B. And these 5 people are exactly the 5 people who won the Summer Cup. So
Let's wait and see. We're back to the game. One more time. Hero is going to be on the blue side, and Wolves are going to take the bench.
yeah, they're gonna be on the red. So that's the reason why I'm quite surprised about the first pick from Gen.G Hero, because basically they would go for Might Lenui.
Look at that Tungfang being put extremely low. His HP bar down to 1/4 of it. He needs to head back home.
And the rotation that Wolves did just gained themselves a huge advantage on the upper side of the map.
Yeah.
Because we all know that the jungling pathing for Luna definitely would be from bottom to the top, because Luna requires the blue buff.
Yes.
So if Wolves did this rotation and put the top lane from Hero's side under huge pressure, somehow it's going to secure Luna's farming out pace.
Frozen down. Look at that. Xiangyu really does not care about Bell's snipe. A man really is just going around and then just doing whatever that he can.
Yeah.
Pang is already on level 4. Tungfang and Fly is still on level 2.
They trying to poking down some damage for Wengtian.
But Fly can cruise away right now. Pang already on level 4 comes in with the new moon. He's got his eyes on Tungfang, taken to half. Still does not have his ultimate available. Damage is not lethal. He's gonna have to replete.
But on the other hand, since this growth happened on the top, actually we can see Pang's really in his vast status right now.
Overlord and Tyrant have spawned.
Pang is one of the top junglers in the game right now. Look at that, Xinhuan being late, taken to half of his HP. Joku needs to jump in and give him a little bit of shield.
But he also needs to retreat since his ultimate was not available right now. But if we recheck the bottom lane, we can see Xiangyu he won't be afraid of Xiangyu.
Not at all. No fear. Tries to control this red buff. He's going to be successful at it. Fan cannot engage yet since he's still level 3. His ultimate not available, same as Joku.
Yeah.
But now the both supports, after this minion wave, both of them are going to make it for their ulti to be online.
And check Pang's jungling pathing. He's now in the opponent's blue side field.
He's already there. He's going to take both the cheetahs, and that's going to be bad. Very, very bad for No Fear.
Yeah.
Yao Dao comes in as well. The Wild Blood comes, tries to protect the blue, but he's going to be wide.
And
Fly cruises around, and he's going to proc his ult. 20 seconds for him to get out of that place.
Well, actually, it's quite obvious that what's now happening on the battlefield here is trying to follow up the pace that Wolves leading to them.
Yeah, and that's bad news for them, because look at that. Like right now, already Pang has a level advantage compared to No Fear. So in the 1v1 fights, trying to protect their jungle, there's nothing that No Fear can do right now.
Nice one. This flash is quite on time.
Has been defeated.
Xinhuan had to flash out of that fight.
And in that kind of time, Yao just take down this overload, trying to buy some time for Hero, because as mentioned, it's not an early game playing style composition.
Tower
They
shields
need
have
to
been
wait,
shattered.
and since
Catapults
now the
moving
situation's
out.
not going that well, so it's going to be quite torturing now.
It's going to be a difficult one. Fly procs his ult early here in disengage. Coming in, trying to take on the bears. There's going to be the Falling God, the one that is going to separate Fan from Fly.
You see, actually there's some small tactics that Wolves are using now. There's only 4 people gathering together, and on the opposite line of the map, Pang's gonna having all those resources in the field and all those minion waves. So actually there's always like 4 versus 5 in the front.
No, and look at that. Pang comes in, tries to take control of the blue buff.
Yeah.
He is successful at it. And Gunsun Lee's, Yao Gunsun Lee on the other side trying to take on No Fear. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he goes down. First blood goes to Wolves.
And they take down the jungler from Hero. That's going to be a huge advantage.
Huge advantage. Pang being taken very low. Whoa!
Woo.
Dashing away from that one.
Red team
Bell
has
wanted to
destroyed
have
a
bullseye
tower.
on his back.
Some skirmish may happen on the top because we can see where Fry's position is.
Yeah, and he's already got his ultimate already.
Yeah,
ready.
he's trying to use those flies to block people away, but here
That's
is
it.
Fly with all those soldiers just flash in a single normal attack. This kill picked by Fan Fan.
Nothing that Sinha could have done in there, surrounded by 3 people from Chongqing Wolves.
Yeah. Like for Wolves, you can see like those tight synergies, right?
Yeah.
Between all of those team players, because we've already mentioned like these 5 people are exactly the same starting lineup for those championships back into Summer Cup.
Nothing No Fear could have done in there. Look at that. Jojo can only see the man falling and understand that that puts them in a horrible place. 6 minutes of the game. Luna, it's very close to make her second damage item. And that's going to be bad because in the moment that Luna keeps controlling that blue buff, keeps completely just having control of the items and the gold,
Yeah.
there's no one on Hero that can reply back. Frozen down, Pang is going to have to retreat. No Fear successfully protecting his blue.
And even better for Wolves is that actually this kind of composition is quite comfortable for Luna to
Yes.
come in and to showcase, just to showcase. As long as like Pang has got his gold lead or like level lead, he's gonna be invincible during those team fights.
Yeah, exactly.
Less control can be done to him.
No one from Hero can yet still think about trying to do some magical defense items, right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing that they can do right now. If you decide to go for magical defense this early in the game,
Yeah.
you're just going to be giving the damage away.
That's gonna be like too late for Hero trying to push back. So we can see actually there's like 4,000 gold lead goes to Wolves now, and what more is about those vision controls that Wolves are gaining.
Doesn't breath the item that Xiang Yu just bought for Chongqing Wolves. He wants to slow people down. Like he knows that the only thing that he needs to do is just to drop his ultimate and try to slow down No Fear.
Yeah.
If he slows down No Fear, it's going to be easy. It's going to become an easy prey for everyone else in Wolves. So the Wolf Pack right now is thinking about how to work together as a team.
They could just let Luna to do the solo
At that,
straight up push.
Pang wants to force Heroes
Yeah.
to Fang to proc his ult, but he's going to have to go back to base.
Nice second ability, but one used his ultimate on this support. And let's check No Fear trying to guard his blue buff, but it seems like quite difficult for him to do that. Come on, alone, he himself single, trying to do this 1 versus 3. He's gonna be invisible, trying to use this camp, those beds in the camp, to refresh his ultimate and approach his enemy.
Right now, Fang is having such a bad time. He's not tanky enough to try to protect the front line. Like he's just being sent back all the way to base just to take back his HP. Every single time he's being used, his ultimate has been to run away.
Yeah, because we've mentioned about like those composition that Hero selected
team
needs them
has
to do those
destroyed a
push
tower.
forward.
Yeah.
Like those combo that we mentioned about Wu Bu or Zhang Fei, first you need to have like enough HP bar for you to hold until your ultimate could be landed, because they're both delayed.
7,700 gold
Oh.
already for Pang. Look at that. Stunned down. Joku did not have any chance. His ultimate was not available, and right now it's going to be the new moon. Look at Pang. He takes on one. He's going to get 1v1. He's going to force Fang to take his ultimate out. See him take it to half of his blood. Resurrection coming in for Fly. He stands up one more time. No one can try to find Bell. He's standing in the back, using the snipes, dealing damage.
Wolves are acting like a real wolf. they're just trying to tear off Hero, and there's only like little things can stop him right now. There's no way for Hero to stop their attacking pace.
Yeah, exactly. As Joku fell that early, it was a fight before. Wolves needed to push forward. But again, Bell, on that Piley show, he's been accurate throughout the tournament.
But even he's being accurate right now, it's not enough.
No.
Because we can see if you only rely on this second ability provided by Shouyue, there's so many people just can cover that bullet.
Of course.
You only got 3 chances to shoot your bullet.
And that's the problem, right? At the end of the day, fans' ultimate ability is coming down for Fly. Fly just stands in the front, takes all the damage, and he knows that he's got a second life right after that. What can Hero do about this?
Overlord has been defeated.
So actually we can see Wolves are now dominating this game, lead this game.
7,000 gold advantage already for Wolves. It is already the 11-minute mark. And that Luna's damage is right now at its top. No defensive magical items to contest that right now from Hero.
3,000 gold lead to Xiaopeng, you see. And it's quite clever that you can see like the third item that Xiaopeng got is the insatiable bomb, right? Allows him to do those HP recoveries.
So he jumps in and he just every single time that he's dealing damage, he recovers HP.
Yeah, and even
how to contest that? Look at that.
Even he's been shot. You don't need to really worry about your bullet.
Oh, look at that. Jumps in and jumps out. Jumps in one more time. Takes on second, but he takes damage from the turret and he needs to replete.
But what about those vanguards at the bottom? No one's caring about those vanguards and just using this ultimate from Zhao Jun try to block away those people from them off.
Take a boat. Season B takes extremely low. He takes the damage from the turret. Comes down and now it's going to be no fear. The next target is going to fall as well. He's still flying around. He takes on Joku. He approaches Wild Blood, but he's going to be wide.
And we can see Dongguang trying to use the flash to take down, but without the flash, without the ultimate, he's gonna be just tortured by Wolves. There's still vanguards on the bottom. Wolves, they're trying to use this vanguard to end up to close out the game, but it's still too early. But
rotation to top lane, he takes the vanguards. There's 2 of them, followed by a minion wave. 6 seconds for Xinhong, not gonna be enough. Chongqing Wolves takes game 1.
12 minutes. Can you believe it? Game 1, it only ends up within 12 minutes.